Welcome to EQ Educational Products, the Island Expression Medium. When you open the product, you will see this cover page. Click on the white arrow to start. There are a lot of images that need to load. Please be patient. The next page that you will see is this page. It's the main page on which all the activities will take place. On this page, you will see the island as well as the mainland, which is part of a continent that shows partially here on this side, and then also the shark and the boat. There are a few buttons here on the side. The first one is the menu button, which I will show you now. Then there's the print button. Here you can get more information. So if you click on this, it will give you the general instructions of this specific screen, where you need to click, what you need to do to execute specific functions. And then at the end, it will say how to close this pop-up. In this instance, you have to left click with your mouse to close the pop-up. And then you will get the full screen button. If you click on this, you will see that your page goes full screen, and then this is minimizing it again, so then your page goes to the normal size again. I would advise you to go full screen because on the website, the smaller page, the minimized one, is just too small to really function well. So to start off, you are going to tell your child client which person he would like to come and live permanently with him on the island. Please read the manual with regard to the instructions. Everything is explained in detail in the manual. Right, so first of all, you just click on your menu. And on the menu screen, you will see the different categories of people. There are adult women, adult men, elderly people, girls, boys, and babies. So let's look at the first one, the adult woman. Here the images are enlarged, as you can currently see. If you want to view all of them, just click on the view all images. Then you will see all the adult women that the child can choose from. Now let's say this child says that he would like his mum to come and live with him permanently on the island. Then the child needs to choose one of these adult women as the mum. So let's say he is choosing this lady to be his mum. Then double click on that, and this figure will automatically then transfer to your main page, and you can drag and drop this image to anywhere on the island where the child chooses his mum to be. And then also you can just put in your mum, and you can put a name in brackets if you want to, like Sarah. And then you can also ask the child what his reason is for choosing his mum. And let's say this child says she bakes nice cakes. You can put it in there. And now you also have the reason in this text box, which you can print later to keep as a reference of what the child said. Right, in this manner you go on and ask the child if there's anyone else that he wants to come and live on the island with him. And then you go to the mainland and you ask whom the child would like to stay on the mainland and only come and visit by boat. But then they must go back again. So then you can drag and drop the boat to the harbor, and you can explain to the child that the people are dropped here for the visit, and then at the end of the visit they go back to the mainland again. Right, for this you just go to the menu again, and let's say this child chooses an adult man, and now the child can choose any one of these figures. And let's say he says he wants his uncle to stay on the mainland and only come and visit once in a while. Then he can choose the figure. Let's say choose this man, double click on the man and drag and drop him Okay, you have to put this man now near the boat to indicate that he only comes for visits. You can then put in the man's name again. Let's say it was John, and you can say it was this child's uncle. And again, you can give the reason there. And you can also put in there he only comes and visits. Just to remind you that that is the what this person was chosen for, the role that this person plays. Right, so after that, you can also ask the child whom he wants to not come and visit him at all. In other words, that person must stay on the mainland. And then you can choose another person by clicking on menu, and let's say your child says it's a grandmother, and he chooses this one. Double click on the grandmother and put her on the mainland. Again, put in her name and the reason and her role that she plays. Right, in this manner you go on. You also ask whom the shark must chase away or bite or kill. And you can go on, and let's say the child chooses a girl. There are all the little girls and the teenage girls, and your child can now choose any one of these girls. And this girl must go near the shark. And then you will also put in the girl's name again. Let's say it's Claire. And also then the reason why the child doesn't want this girl to become near the island. In other words, the shark must bite or chase away or kill this girl. In this way, you can get a very good idea of the specific roles that people play in this child's life, and the measure of support that the child receives from these different individuals. In the end, when you're done with all of the different scenarios, you can then click on the printer icon, and it will give you a print area here. You can choose your printer to which you want to print. You can say how many copies, and then put it to landscape layout, because that just presents the best on the print area. And then click on more settings, and just choose your paper size and scale your printing area here. So if this screen doesn't fit in this printing area, you can just scale it bigger or smaller here so that it fits nicely for the printer to print. Right, so that is mainly how this medium works. EQ Educational Products hope that you will find it very useful in your practice with children. Thanks for watching this presentation.